at Vision Warriors Cherokee County campus. Really southeastern tip of Cherokee County. So it's right close to all of our other locations. But we want to show you around a little bit, and you never know what's going to happen when we walk in. Rotary is here starting to show up to cook this evening. We got some tile being laid. So that's what we got. So come on with us. Let's take a walk around. We were just talking about it, and here is the bathrooms. And so we had a donor come in and donated majority of all the tile to us. We had the guys really helping us out with the labor on the hanging up, and just to bring it back in. I haven't changed anything other than going from sheetrock to tile completely on the walls. Nick, what are you on patrol for out here?
I'm not on patrol, man. I was
You're
just walking around.
What would you, or how would you describe Vision Warriors to somebody?
Just a community of like-minded men on the same, common goal, mission. Just a community of guys in a brotherhood here, just trying to stick together and work towards a common goal, which is, for me, it was my spirituality, getting sober, getting my life back on track. Like, I came from a place of just a lot of despair and just in my life of addiction. So this place to me is it's been life-changing for me. Being part of this ministry and the fellowship here, man, is
So what people may not know about Nick, so if you're watching this, Nick is an aspiring public speaker.
Yeah.
He wants every opportunity to get in front of the largest stages ever.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do, right?
No,
yeah, that's what he is, an aspiring public speaker.
I'm already sweating.
But to watch the way that he's led and the way that he stepped up here organizationally has been unbelievable. I forget, one of the first times he ever shared in the room, and it was just us Vision Warriors there, 40 or something or so guys. And he's like, man, this is very uncomfortable. And he's been on the stage with me at a couple of schools where we presented, and just always just steps up and serves. So
yeah,
that's it's great, man. We're gonna give him a tour around.
Appreciate it, man.
These are, let's see what kind of condition these are in. So this is actually Nick. This is his house, so he's the house lead here. Correct? Still? I think he's still the house lead. So he has more authority here in this house than I have, because they own the house. So individual shelves is their private food. So you can't come in here, and both of these doors are that way. So we have private fridges and private shelves, and then we have everything in the other, so laundry. And then in this room, everything that's in this room is all community. It gets filled up weekly. So if you know anybody that needs some food or wants some food and coffee, we got a guy that keeps us stocked on coffee, Pete's Coffee. Really good stuff, just saying. You like it, come get you a bag. This is free for anybody to use and take. We just ask that if you take it, it's because you need it, or you're taking it to somebody that does. I'm not sure who this good looking dude is, but he looks really smart. Doesn't he look smart? He looks smart. We got to meet him. This is Jason.
Oh, you go bring him to my desk.
Man, his desk, I can't believe his house shoes are down here. I don't know what's going on. What's up with that, Johnny? You gonna let him be like that?
Man, he lets me get away with so much, I gotta let him get away with something, right?
I hear you. So we have 3 apartments like this in this building, where Jason's got a private room and Nick's got one upstairs, David and Dwayne are in the other. So all the rest of the rooms in the building don't have kitchen and bathrooms inside of them like this. But Johnny's in the shop up front and does donation pickups and food runs and whatever you need to do. But how would you describe Vision Warriors, and why are you still here? Why do you want to be here?
It's a community, it's a family, and it allows everybody that comes through the doors an opportunity to serve on some type of level, and to get out of ourselves, and not only to get sober, but to rebuild our lives and get ourselves together and rebuild the lives with our families, our children, and just be a fellowship and a real family.
Yeah.
To serve.
What do you think, Pa?
About what?
Anything. What wisdom you got to share over there? Why are you still here?
I'm gonna wait till I'm married to leave, at least not live here any longer. That may be in the cards end of this year, but until then, ultimately, I'm called to serve here for the rest of my life in some capacity. Get married, I do want to go join my wife and, be with her.
Why does he want to be stingy like that? Huh? Why does he want to be stingy like that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. All right, go ahead, sorry.
But that's why, I mean, this place just changed the trajectory of my life. Not this place in particular, but the availability of this place and the community of men that was offered just changed the trajectory of my life, and I owe it back to this ministry for the rest of my life because I was a real sick individual.
So we got laundry on this side, pool table, and then, so on this side, this room that we have is the only one that we have like this. I mean, it's a big room, but it's got 4 beds in it, right? Most of our rooms are 2 to a room. But this room's where everybody kind of starts out if they're fresh and new with us. And so it's not made to say, oh, that you're not worthy or you don't have, you shouldn't have a room with just one other person. It forces more conversation. It creates more accountability and an opportunity just to, if you're thinking something, to be able to say something if it's there. And so we got 2 of the 4. So we're not always, how many people can we do? Our phone rings off the hook. We're not looking just to fill beds. We're looking to put the right guys that we can in the room, the best that we can. So you've been here a week.
Yes, sir.
So you're still here.
Yes, sir.
No one's run you off yet.
No, sir.
They've been trying.
The brotherhood is good. Like, everybody steps in, helps the new guy out, help you out, because I know you're not in this walk alone.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna meet you halfway. Like,
Yeah.
Scott was saying last night in the meeting, and when you step away from flesh and then you move towards God, every step you take towards God, you're trying to just wing yourself off the flesh.
Yeah. So how'd you find us?
I found you through my good friend David. He was good friends with Parker, and they go to the Restoration Church.
Yeah. So three relationships deep.
Yes, sir.
So we got Parker and I know each other at Restoration.
Yes, sir.
He knows David. David knew you.
Yes, sir.
David called me. Now I get to first meet you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's
So
a
you hung out. Who'd you hang out? You hung out with some old dude on Saturday. It probably drove you crazy, huh?
No, he was a good guy. A very good guy. Like, he came and picked me up. He was like, we looking for the new guy, Daniel. I was like, that's me right here, sir. And we went down to his house, and
Yeah.
he had some beautiful bushes out there. So we trimmed them down. Then we did the front side. Then we did the other side. And
Yeah.
then-
Did he feed you good?
Yes, sir.
He did?
We stopped by Subway and we sat and talked with each other. Had a good day. He took me to Publix, got me some washing powder,
Yep.
got me some stuff got me some toothbrush, toothpaste. He's a good man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So who he hung out with my dad this past Saturday is who he hung out with.
It was
And
good
so-
hanging with him too.
Yeah.
We had a one-on-one talk, how I got here, my story, like going through foster care.
Yeah.
And not having that, like, the stability of a family environment.
Yeah.
But I felt it, like, when I got here, that it's a family environment. Everybody pitched in. If, like, my roommate Blaine, he needed a rag, like a wash rag. So I reached in my bag, got him one, and he said, you pay the favor. I was like, nah, we good. We help each other out.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah, man. Well,
Because I was so long, like, working on myself. Like, back in North Carolina, I was dealing, and I was on, like, me. It was all about myself, the flesh. And now that I see there's a bigger picture
Yeah.
out there, like, God is the main person that we try to be like every day we get up. I start my day with prayer, and I end my day with prayer, and I spend most of my time with God, just trying to stay in the walk,
Yeah.
just to keep my mind busy, either like blowing down the leaves, up here doing a little weed eating, come
Yeah.
down to the gym, work out.
there's plenty of things to do, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
That's good. I appreciate you. So top bunk up there, obviously, we're not trying to put someone on the top bunk. It's there if we ever ran into where you just got someone that's like an emergency and they need a place and you were full everywhere, so you give someone the opportunity to come. But then this room, someone a little bit older, been with us a little bit longer. So then you guys got to actually walk through his room, open their door, open this door. It's just another level of accountability. If they want to leave or they want to do whatever, they have the opportunity, but it's just presence. Right, just being present and being physically someone here, they have to walk past them. It's just, if we're doing what we should be doing, then and they really want what we have, that interaction is going to happen and stop it. So in here we have we got this den downstairs. So a lot of times people always ask, like, well, why you have 4 guys here, you have 2 guys here, you're just all about trying to just cram people in anywhere. And you got a laundry room over here, just 3 times the size it needs to be so that we can have pool table and ping pong table. You got another laundry over on this side that's plenty big enough for everybody, so you could cram beds in there if you're doing it, and you surely don't need, this is a nice sized den, and there's another one upstairs this same size, as well as a library upstairs. So it's not like we're trying to cram everybody. You want this to be home. It's not a program. Even though we have structure, accountability, and all that, I guess by definition it's a program, but it's home. They're here by choice, and it's home. So other thing, these are all, you start housing over 40 guys a month, you're gonna go through a lot of toilet paper, a lot of paper towels, a lot of water, a lot of cups, a lot of napkins, a lot of everything. And so it's a supply closet. I mean, it's nothing sexy, but that's what it is, right? And here's the thing, I'm always afraid to open this door because it's like one thing, if I say something, I mean it. And in Vision Warriors, if we say we're gonna do something, we do it. And I opened this door one time, and the coat closet, it was absolutely disrespectful the way they were doing, because everybody gives you so much, but then no one was taking the time. They'd go through to get what they wanted, but they didn't go through it to organize it and hang it up by color, by object. And I was like, hey, if we ever open up the door in there again, and it's not looking like we're dudes. I mean, we're not a department store, but we're dudes, so I get that. But like where we're respecting the gifts that we have received, then we're gonna lock the door, give all the clothes away, and if you want them, you can go to Goodwill or somewhere else to buy them, but we're gonna be a good steward of all the resources that are given to us. So, coat closet. This is Chris.
How's it going, y'all?
What are the top 3 things from 30,000 foot view that have occurred since you walked in, stepped foot on this property?
Well, as of today, I've completed probation.
Yep.
And not gone back to jail. I've gained sole guardianship of my son. He's 4. He's been with me. March 28th will be 2 years. So I've gained guardianship of him.
He's our youngest Vision Warrior.
He is our youngest Vision Warrior. He
Yeah.
runs this place. Actually, Kurt just doesn't know it. And I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, it's so much and all at the same time, but it's just, I've been sober, man. I've been present.
Yeah.
And so that just in the ins and the outs, the ups and the downs of life, I've just been able to be present and there and available.
Why are we important, and how are we so different?
It's actually just our three core structures, like the 3 pillars, like community, accountability, and transparency. And just knowing that when what's different about us is we're really going to push on each other.
Yeah.
It's not just one of those lackadaisical things, but like we have a saying, either grow or go.
Yeah. Change your heart, change your address.
Change your heart, change your address.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable. It's something.
I make him uncomfortable. Let's just say what he just said. He says is uncomfortable, is that it gets uncomfortable.
Yeah, it does get uncomfortable. I do have a heart to want to serve and help everybody. And it sucks to see the guys that do come in that, they say all the right things, or they're in that perfect scenario where they really like, all right, we're going to give you a chance, and they don't utilize it, and it's like, well, you're not doing what you said you were going to do, and to have to watch them go, or to have to tell them to back it up and leave. It's like,
yeah, it's hard.
It's hard. It sucks.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they got their shot.
Yeah. What would fulfill you 100% all day long, every day, if this is what you got to do with inside this ministry?
I want to work with men specifically coming from prison.
From
all
prison.
The time.
Yep.
That's my background, and it's where I come from. 5 trips to prison, 11 years altogether, in and out of the jails, and I get to go into the jail a lot and minister, and it's cool to see the sheriff and all these people, but it's like to be able to meet the guy at the bus station that's in the khakis and the bobos that has nowhere to go, that doesn't have, you have $35 in your pocket, and the next thing you know, it's like, well, I can go back to what I know, because they just don't know what they don't know.
Yeah.
And to be able to meet them there in that spot and to give them a hand up.
So that'd be really to kick up our prison and jail ministry.
Yep.
Big time. Blaine?
Hey, Kurt.
What's up?
What's up? You all right?
I'm spectacular. How about you?
Yeah, I'm good.
So how would you describe Vision Warriors? You must like the place. You got on their shirt.
Yeah, it's an awesome place. Lots of love and just lots of love. a good place.
And look, and yeah, look, here, I've been waiting to be able to get this on video. Turn around and look this way. Okay, if you can look right there.
Right there?
Right there. And tell them who you are, and then tell them what job you have, what's special about it. Talk to them. Let them have
I'm
it.
Jack Waddle. I'm the director of campus experience. It's a voluntary job, and you can be fired from voluntary jobs.
Who gave you the director of campus experience title?
You did.
Okay. It was a very creative title.
It was very creative.
Very creative. Why do you think you got that title?
To prevent me from isolating.
From isolation. Because if you do the job well, what can you possibly not do?
Isolate.
Isolate. So, in the sense that if you got fired from that job, what would it mean? What's
Well,
one of
the
them?
problem, I think there was an answer on your mind, and I think that means.
But that's what you're
wasn't
trying to
doing
be-
the job well. I was isolating anyhow. Boom.
Boom! This is
Fine.
so it wasn't a trick. Yeah, it wasn't a trick question, was it, Lane? He thinks it's a trick question because I'm poking fun at him or something, but it's not. What is it like to be somewhere where you're fully known, accepted, loved, and a part of something?
Well, my relationship with my parents is probably 10 times better than I ever thought it was going to be ever. So that's delightful.
Yeah.
I really like that. Like currently have a relationship with my parents that I didn't think was ever going to be possible a year ago, which I love. And
Yeah.
it just keeps getting better from here.
Yeah. What's it like to have dudes in your corner that are?
It's good. It feels good.
Don't tell me.
It's
don't
like
tell me.
it feels very good because it's just you isolate for half a decade and it gets a little lonely and then you have people, so it's very nice.
So someone that's alone, comfortable in their isolation, doesn't feel that there's any place for them or a community. It doesn't necessarily have to be Vision Words. They could be sitting in Alaska, right? Wherever. Just pick a place. What would you tell them if they're stuck in that where you used to be? It's Tyrone will come down here and he's going to leave you. Before you do that, you can't don't focus on him.
Okay.
We're going to get is that what would you tell them that what is possible? What have you found on the opposite side of isolation?
Community, family, not just happiness, I'd say joy. It's like a elevated level of happiness.
If you were a little kid, how would you describe that? Like physically, show me the face you would make.
I can't.
So me and Jack, he constantly knows I'm going to aggravate the piss out of him, right?
This guy too.
Yeah, and so it's like, but it's just that deal. But I love him, really proud of him for what he's doing. You come a long ways. All right, Tyrone.
Yes, sir.
They're trying to just kind of capture what it's like living here,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Like honest, raw with them. Like when you rolled up in here
Yeah.
the first time, because you're from New Orleans. Is that how you say it? New Orleans.
Yes, sir.
Like you roll up in here. What was like literally, seriously, your first thought? Will you tell them?
Well, man, like, wow. Where am I? I ain't never been here before. In the back of a place with nothing but woods and stuff like that. It was a scary feel. New territory I'd never been in before. Around new people that I'd never seen before. It was scary. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to adjust it, you know, but I know what I needed though. I know I needed to be healed in so many areas and revealed in so many areas of my life. I truly believe that God sent me here. So my obedience was just to say yeah and then be scared at the same time.
Yeah. What does Rotary mean to you? When someone says Rotary now, how does that resonate with you?
Good people, people that give back, concern about broken people, broken places, and where they can fit in and help and give and just be there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From what I observed and seen and talked to a couple of them,
Yeah.
they very caring,
Yeah.
very kind, they're very understanding, very givable. You know, something you don't find too often in this world today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For people, a group to give,
Yeah.
and to take out time and come visit people you would call misfits or people that have made accidents and dropped the ball in life. and needing someone. And when you look, me personally, when you look at the Rotary, you're looking at a strong organization that could really just stay on the top and do what they do. But instead, they'll step down to come help the unfortunate, you know, so.
So when you got here, I got to actually do your last intake call. What was the one thing you said you were most ashamed of when we did it, when we took that intake? I remember it, but I want to make sure you're comfortable sharing it.
Yeah, I couldn't read.
So he's calling a place, looking for housing because he's in recovery and trying to figure it out. And you got a guy talking to you about the fact that what are you ashamed of? And you say you can't read. So what's happened from the time, because I made one condition on your membership of being voted in was going to be what?
My reading.
That you're reading, that you're going to learn how to read.
Yes, sir.
So for us to help you learn how to read, it's just not you saying you want to learn how to read, then we got to be able to put some action in around it. So what's happened since you moved here? In conjunction, you didn't even know it at the time, but it's in conjunction with Rotary, with our little the wand.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes,
So
sir.
what's that look like?
It's good. I was, you know, when Kirk asked me to go to a meeting with him one day, and it was a Rotary crew, and we went, and just being there, and Kirk just taking the opportunity to let people know my situation, open up a door for me to meet a young man, meet a young lady that after meeting her, she introduced me to the young man that have the wand. And that connected together to the fact of the matter. Now here, I have a wand. I've learned how to read 2 books, and plus I got a tutoring, and all this come from Kurt and the Rotary. Not only did not Kurt tell me he was gonna help me learn how to read, but he brought me to the gathering. You know, he didn't let me sit in the back table, but he brought me there to put me and show me and introduce me and let people introduce themselves to me. And today, you know, I'm grateful, you know, because I'm just grateful because Kurt, you know, and I always look at Kurt, because if this, nothing could have happened without Kirk. Nothing. I'm just saying this in front of him, but this is how I feel, you know. Nothing, no doors, no opportunity that have opened for me. It's all because of the beginning, and I don't forget my beginning. And it's all because of Kirk taking the time out to ask me, what are you ashamed of? And I told him reading. And he said, I'm gonna help you, that's your stipulation. And since I've been here, he have done just that. You know, the only thing with me is I got to do my part, you know, but everything, what he gave me and told me, I got the tutor, I got the wand, I got the books, I'm learning how to read, you know, and I thank God. You know, I thank God.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, Kurt.
No, man.
Thank you so
Proud of you, dude.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, my name's Zach. I've been here close to 60 days.
What's up, fellas?
What's happening?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Good to see you. Very thankful to be here. This has been truly a calling that I think God had for me to come here. I was just talking to one of the brothers today, had to commute with him, and just to be able to know that anytime I'm here at the house and need somebody, there's always some brothers here. And the ministry part of it is just so special. Extremely thankful to be here. Looking forward to what Vision Warriors has in the future for me, but can't emphasize enough how thankful I am to be here and kind of what we're doing in the community.
So this is a typical room that we have. I'm not sure who's in the room, but I can tell you that this person's been here longer than this person. And the only reason being is you look at the nightstand, you look at the way the bed's made. The bed's like, it's being made, but it's not being made. Laundry basket you can see rather than, he's got dirty clothes too, but you don't see it. So you get 6 pairs of shoes, 24 coat hangers, 3 metal drawers, 2 plastic totes, and a nightstand. And the reason why is that is because this is transition. This isn't forever. Get it comfortable enough where you're comfortable, you have everything you need, but just to make it to where it's uncomfortable enough so there's things that you want and you want to aspire for to leave. And we're gonna celebrate you leaving. Not unhealthy, but leaving healthy, right? But if they think they want 30 coat hangers, all they gotta do is petition to change. And you get 30 coat hangers, but you got to get everybody to agree with you that it's there. Today's Thursday, clean on Sunday. So this is, when you see everything here tonight, this is dirty. And And that's with half of construction projects going on and walls not being finished. But it's just like recovery. It's a journey. So we're always working on something and bringing something up to standard. So you may have heard, well, oh, Kirk did this and this is because of Kirk or this. It's not. It's because what was given to me. And what I love, anytime I come on here and I get to share Vision Warriors with anyone, is they can see what is the benefit of all of those that are coming together. So Vision Warriors is as good and as strong today as our weakest, most vulnerable member. Together, collectively, when everybody comes together, that's when you get to experience what we have today. And so it's not about a person, it's about everybody rather than one person. Because if we focus just on the one, then everything that we're doing is for that person or that thing to get acceptance rather than the one that we're all submitting and surrendering to daily. So I would love for you to just come out and enjoy it. You can give to us, you can serve with us, but before you do any of that, I would ask that you come experience Vision Warriors. The doors are open. We'd love to have you any Thursday night. Anybody's welcome for dinner, and our service starts. So dinner at 6, service at 7, meeting. We're done at 8. But also you can reach out any other time if you love to paint, you love to garden. We're looking for a gardener. If you want to play in the garden all day and help people with that, we got opportunities to garden, painters, plumbers, whatever you love to do. We have an opportunity for you to serve alongside someone where you can change their life and change and support the community that they're living in at that moment in time.